Howdy do, I am Gamrison and welcome back to Sucker for Love, Date to Die For. Thank you, Capstan, by the way. Much love, homie. You'll be taken care of later. Don't worry. We need to get ingredients for the next thing, which means we need to go downstairs. I don't know what lurks in the downstairs, but we're going to find out, and it's probably going to be very friendly and very great and not horrible and love us as much as we're going to love it. We're not going the right way. And boop. Oh, it's back to the smears. Very inviting, very inviting smears of blood. Or ink. I guess they're dark enough. If you were to tell me they were ink instead, I wouldn't say it's impossible. Now we're here. And so in here, what we need is, we need some of that. Receptacle. Filled to the brim with life liquid. But blood? An unsettling amount of it. That's what the ritual calls for? Yes. Take the meat. I tear off a chunk of meat from the hook. This should be what I'm looking for. That's kryptonite meat. That's meat from like Krypton. Like a Krypton cow. Like before it got blown up. So it's kind of strange. Is this beef? Pork? Chicken? Mmm. Whatever it came from, it was huge. I should move on before I count the number of legs hanging on the hooks. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Kitchen. Ta-da. Scoop-a-doop-a-doop-doo. And we're here because we need something from the fridge, probably. Yeah, this is the milk of the black goat. It looks just like a regular carton of storage-brought strawberry milk with a label slapped on it. Yeah, 2% works. I guess the cultists would have a hard time getting the real thing from Rhok'zan, by the way. That's also amazing. Now the relationship has soured. No pun intended. This should be good enough. We got all of our ingredients. A chill just went up my spine. Am I being watched? Am I? I literally am, so maybe it's different for me. I have everything I need to get out of here fast. Well, who dares watches me, and where do they watch me from? Let's just take a knife with us. Who would dare do such a thing? Who wants beef? You say I'm being watched. Say less. Say less. Wait, that wasn't there before, was it? Was it always bloody? It probably was always bloody. Hey, Rhok'zan. If you can't fight, how come you can't just run away or hide on the moon or something? Yeah, the moon's very reliable.
Because I lay roots wherever I'm seated.
So go lay root, like, goats have roots?
My true form does. This goat form is merely one of my avatars, but my true form is actually all of the trees in the Black Woods.
Ah, okay. Your true appearance is just a regular old tree,
A really sexy tree.
Ma'am, listen, oh, alright, look. So for YouTube, I'm going to need to screenshot that, and so I can use the pen tool to put that in the thumbnail. That is going in a thumb. I'm telling you right now, you're watching this video, and if you clicked on it, it's because that right there is in a thumbnail. You're welcome. Future me is also welcome. I'm welcome right now. Yes. I got no shame. I'm not here to have shame. That is kind of funny. Think about like a really sexy tree. Like it's one of those trees you see on like online or stuff where it has like shapes on it. And people are like, you can't. What, this tree about to have me acting up or something like that. Like a birch tree. Well, now I gotta screenshot it again because your eyes are glowing, and that's also gonna be useful. This is how YouTube works. When you do YouTube, this is how it'll be working. You be okay, cool. Screenshot this at this point, and do this. Because if you screenshot stuff while the game's still open, it tends to be higher quality than trying to screenshot it out of a recording. Like a willow tree. Oh, like a great red oak tree. A cedar tree.
Cedar? Oh, that's crazy. Less sexy.
Than a cedar? Like a cedar is like, that's like peak, like listen, if you, like people in all kinds of stuff, like cat girls, fox girls, bunnies, goats, all kinds of stuff. I'm not gonna name stuff, but my point is like, the tree crowd? The tree crowd goes crazy for some cedar. Don't ask how I know that. Just, it's not important. But like, there's tier lists in everything, in all things. There's tier lists of different kinds of foxes, of different kinds of satellites, like moons. Like there's all kinds of tier lists out there for all these things. Let me tell you, so that you don't have to go look it up. I got you covered. Chanting facing the. Well, I left the candles on red last time, so they should still be red. So while facing the red candles, and then I have these items all in my persons already, right? Yep, gotcha. Let's do it. Ama chama kuma kuma gruncha gruncha guma guma.
Ah, well done.
Huh?
Looks like you did everything perfectly.
Huh?
Impressive.
Yo, that meat did not look that good before. That actually looks tasty. It did not. Nothing to it. If all the rituals are this easy, I'll have you out here in no time.
Perhaps so. I don't want to leave things as they are between us. Your life is your own. I'm sorry for losing my composure.
No, it's fine. Listen, we all lose our composure in our year of 2024. It's a wild year. A lot of downs, a lot of ups. It's all over the place. Oh, that. I nearly forgot that already. I'm a little surprised a literal god would bother apologizing to a human at all.
I've given it some thought. And while you may be blasphemously abstinent, you're the only person in the world that can help me.
Yeah, so...
You see, if you step within range of my woods, any desire you have that will lead you closer to me is amplified to such an intense degree that it's unbearable. And most of the time, it's lust.
Ah, that makes sense. Fertility god, people be coming out there, and it kind of makes like a little bit of like a stereotype situation happen. You kind of just like the norm, if anything. So you just expect.
Anyone who is led here seeking carnal or animalistic pleasures develops the Sacramento stare and becomes a cultist.
Oh, so trendy girl before, she a freak. That's what we just learned. They just got exposed. All right, bet.
If you are brought into my woods for any other reason, you don't become one of my chosen 1,000, and your desire will make you futilely search the woods for what isn't there.
What if we try to be classy for the rest of this run? Let's see. I'll try. All right.
You'll forget to eat and sleep, and you'll search and search until you die of exhaustion and become fertilizer for the woods to grow further. You're the only person to reach me without joining the cult or dropping dead.
Yeah.
Thanks in no small part to the fact that you don't have lust to amplify.
Listen. I think I speak for everybody when I say, no matter what the situation is, when it comes to emotions, the intelligent ones, at least, know when to use one and when to not use one. I mean emotions, period. Not talking about lust. I'm talking just in period. There are people that can be angry, and they can know when to turn that off if they need to, if they really need to. It happens. I'm no exception. Turns out I'm amazing too. That's crazy.
My only question is, if you're not here for lust, why are you here?
Oh, my parents are apparently dead. I pulled their receipt out of my pocket. I came looking for my parents. They vanished somewhere here around a year ago. This used to be a letter from them saying they were here in this house, but once I got here, it turned into a blank receipt and won't turn back.
The woods have indeed toyed with your emotions to bring you here. That paper was likely never a letter from your parents, but the woods made you believe it was. I'm sorry.
So you weren't... Oh, boy. You weren't hallucinating as much as the woods said, haha, get wrecked. So they're just still gone.
They were likely consumed by my woods no more than 3 days after they disappeared.
Yeah. I feel like I've been punched in the gut. The dust has long settled on my parents being gone, but the grief never faded.
Eat. It'll give you your strength back. The woods won't let you feel how tired you are.
Oh, that's the trick. You don't know you're tired, but you are. So it's kind of like, I'm interjecting only a little bit. Listen, because I've had this problem myself. I'm not going to act like I'm like a chronic insomniac, because there's some people that really suffer from that way more than I do. But there's been times where I'm not tired. But if you still just go away from your screen and just lay down, two things might happen. One, you might realize, oh, I was tired, but like literally the blue light and stuff was keeping you awake. Or at least a lot less tired seeming than you actually were. And just by going away from it and laying down, boom, you just go conk right out actually within like 10 minutes. Or two, at least laying down will let your body relax. You might actually not be able to sleep, but that's still actually good to lay down for a bit. Because at least you're relaxing your body, which has also been working as long as you've been awake. And sleep. Your heart's beating all the time. Turns out. I don't feel tired at all, but come to think of it, I felt like I was going to collapse when I made it to this house. I don't think I've eaten since I've gotten the letter either. I take a few bites, and the tears abate.
There. It'll be all right, Stardust.
Fall, my tears. For I am Gundam to knock. No, I'm just kidding. Wait, hold on. How do you know about that? How do you know about that name? Stardust, how do you know my parents' nickname for me?
Anything that dies within my black woods becomes a part of it. A part of me. Their memories of you likely live on in me.
That just really just straight up confirms that they dead then. That's kind of sad. I guess that settles it. Yeah, just, that's rough. My parents really are gone. That's the only way she could know that name. This isn't the kind of closure I was hoping to find here, but I came here to put an end to the disappearances, and that's what I'll do. I hope this isn't an offensive question, but all the missing people and the people that came looking for them, you killed them all. Well, the Forest did. It's a complicated situation.
It was never supposed to be like this. I came bearing gifts of safe childbirth for infant and mother, hungerlessness, disease immunity.
And it got abused by the cultists is what I'm understanding.
But instead, my own worshippers tormented me until it broke my hearts. Now my woods are bloodthirsty. And I'm forced to watch innumerable die.
Remember what I said in part 1? They just as much as a victim as we are. Or just, that sucks. But why? How could someone do something like that? How could somebody have so much hate in their hearts? Well, funny thing.
Because it's had an eternity to accumulate.
What was that? It sounded like something breaking downstairs.
Already? No, 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 no!
Yeah, they can't be here yet. We're not done yet. I forgot. Rhok'zan is just as scared as I am. I need to be more careful with showing fear for her sake. Hey. Hey. Hey, girl. We got this. Home intrusion? Listen. We don't need to call the cops. The cops don't know they're here. They won't be missed. It could just be the house. That place is old and rotten in some places, so sometimes the house shifts on its own. Take a quick look around my room for the sturdiest thing I could find. They left my bass guitar untouched. Mistake number 1. I'll check it out. It's not like it came from the kitchen. To swing bass guitar? Oh, that means something's up. Yo! Yo, we combat? We combat? Ready. Alright. Hello? It's time to rock. The kitchen? The kitchen. The kitch, even. Who? 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 Who wants to run them hands? Let's see. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All the body bags is still here. Nobody's here. I don't see anything out of the ordinary. It could have just been the house settling, like I said. Now, let's rock. Yeah.
You win.
What's good? What's good? I was wanting to hit somebody really for no reason anyway, so I was waiting for a fight. It's fine by me. I might be a terrible person. I think that knocked... I don't think, apparently. I just speak. I think that hit knocked them out cold. There's a reason... The reason my kind of enunciates. We say we sound a certain way when we do, but we kind of got to, because otherwise the vernacular kind of ain't gonna be that clear. And in editing, it's gonna be super hard to understand what's being said. I made so much noise I can't afford to stick around, but I don't feel good about letting this maniac wake up and ambush me again. I'll tie them up somewhere. I can keep my eye on them. Why's that knife covered in blood? I mean, they did swing at me, I think. I can't for the life of me find any wound on my body, and I certainly don't feel any pain either. I grab hold of the scuffed cultist collar and drag them a short distance. They feel unusually light to carry, but my left arm can't produce any force. What's going on with... So we did get hit. What was that? That vision. No matter how much I focus, I can't bring it back. Just like the fake letter I received. Are the woods concealing my injuries from me? So I can't tell when I'm about to drop dead. I sling my bass over my shoulder with a strap and drag the cultist with my right arm alone. I'm sure this would be torture if I could feel pain or exhaustion. Yeah, let's just get back to the room. Yo, I was ready. I wanted so bad to swing. Anyone else? I hope someone else wants some. Say something. I got your last song right here. I'm back.
Welcome back. What is that?
That's one of your followers. Oh, bass guitar.
Not that. The dead body.
Oh, they're not dead. They're alive.
You
Quite
took
alive.
one of the 1,000 alive?
Yeah.
And then brought them here? This
Oh, yeah.
is very good, actually. Now you have a blood sacrifice if you need one.
Yes. Yes, we do. What did you say?
Some of these rituals require blood or human participants. Having someone knocked out and served to you on a silver platter makes things much easier.
Oh, yeah, it does. And then drag them up the stairs so they could be I did. Oh, I already knew. I already knew what was up. We knew where this was going. Tie the wrists together behind a load-bearing post in my room.
Now, I'm an outer god, so my moral code is completely different from that of humans. But didn't they just try to kill you?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe, but under that mask could be someone else who went missing. I could never put someone through what I felt when my parents didn't come back. The mask is snug against the cultist's face with a firm yank. Her, yeah. Trendy girl.
Nanny!
Huh? You know them? Oh, this is different.
You? Oh, you're that klutz from Missing Person Lane.
Yo, I'm gonna hit you with a guitar again. No, don't do that. Don't do that. We ain't here for any of that. You psst, psst, psst. Just stop it. Sheesh. Maybe I bonked you on the head a little too hard.
It's not that. She has the stare. Her lust for the leader of the 1,000, Buck, has been amplified 1,000-fold into blind fanaticism.
Gotcha. Hey, don't try to wiggle out of that. I don't want to have to hurt you. I just need to make sure you couldn't attack me
You
again.
think you can steal my book, bash me over the head with a guitar, tie me up, and get away with it? Oh, you're so dead.
So yous was the ones using my house, my home, my family, and also, worst importantly, my milk for your gain.
What did you expect to thank you? She's long gone.
Yeah, she'll make a great sacrifice.
It's pointless trying to talk to her.
Mm-hmm.
If you're insisting on keeping her alive, just do us both a favor and keep an eye on her. If you have to look away, don't turn your back on her for too long.
I do insist on keeping her alive. If she has the stare, then she didn't choose this. She's just another innocent person who got tricked into coming. Nah, sacrifice. If you just say put for now, then I can just let you go after I'm done here, alright?
Dead.
You'll be dead soon when I sacrifice you. I sigh and return her mask to her. First things first, I need to do something about my arm. Yeah, you don't need that. We ain't doing that. Oh, to heal injuries, place a Gult skull over your face and light green fire candles. Assure the symbol is drawn nearby. If the intended target isn't the caster and isn't deceased, draw the symbol instead. Okay, well. Yoink! Yoinkity yoink. Green, 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 green. Ama chama kuma kuma, grunchy grunchy, gooma gooma. Green? Oh, changed to green. It wasn't green. Ama chama kuma kuma, grunchy grunchy, gooma gooma. That is a mirror. Okay, it doesn't quite look like a mirror, but it is a mirror. It kind of looks like a mirror. It's a mirror. And that should do it. I spec my arm, but I still can't tell whether I'm in pain or not. I can only hope that I'm not still bleeding out. That about handles my injuries. Hey, your name is Nanny, right? Did I say Nanny? Or is it Nanny? I'm going to give you your mask back so I can do the ritual too. I bet that lump aches, huh?
The one you gave to me?
Yeah, when you tried to stab me? See, I don't want to do... Man, this character's too nice. I didn't mean to hurt you, I swear. You came at me, I was just defending myself. Look, you're hurt. Let me help you patch up, and we'll call it even, deal?
Barf me out.
Let her die. Here, now. Chant. Bottom of the page.
Do it. Horna, Goftog, like, you got more Grinsbada.
Better.
This is gonna come back to bite you. Just wait until I break free, then you're toast for real.
How about we just have left her injured? Give me that. You don't deserve that. This ritual is required to safely approach the heart. What a gruesome looking
What's
ritual.
wrong?
Nothing, just getting the creepy crawlies from this one. It looks like I have to go eat a bunch of stuff in order to
The
make...
seed, made immortal by my influence. When you die, the seed will bloom, leaving something good in the world long after you've passed away.
That's kind of beautiful, actually.
Really? You think so?
I do. Well, I don't like thinking about dying. It's kind of comforting thinking a part of me will live on, you know?
Well, the same could be said about having children. They carry on your legacy long after you die, too. And if you have a bunch of children, it's like living forever. Doesn't that sound nice, too? Hmm?
I mean, listen. She's all these grandkid talk. You're just like my mom.
I can work with that.
Can we? Rhok'zan.
Kidding. I was only 60% serious.
Yo, I wasn't about to spray her. That's still more than half serious.
But then again, living forever is something best done through offspring. Experiencing it yourself.
I don't completely agree. I would totally be fine living forever as long as I didn't have to watch the people that I care about die. So basically it means I live forever and all of them live forever. Like it's a group of us living forever. We ball. There's all this talk about like eventually you'll go insane and stuff like that. And it's all this like coward talk. All right. See, in actuality, I'm just better than that. So I'd be fine. But that part would bother me. So they'd all have to be immortal with me. And then it'd be all good. Then it's Gucci. Then it's like cool.
You mean like what you did to my Bucky?
He brought that upon himself.
Yeah, probably.
You cursed him. He was your most devout follower, and you cursed him.
Well, I wonder why, given everything that's happened so far. Wait, cursed?
One of my followers, the leader of the 1,000, stole a kiss from me long ago and became immortal. No matter what happens, he will still exist. Forever.
Uh-huh. How is that a curse? I could use immortality right about now. Wouldn't it be nice to live forever?
I mean, immortality is certainly not living forever. The pain you feel after fatal wounds becomes permanent, lifelong agony.
Ah, so immortal but not impervious. See, that's also the trick. If you're going to be immortal, you might as well be impervious too.
For instance, if a human drowns, they feel indescribable fear and pain for seconds, maybe minutes at worst. And then are swept away by the mercy of death. An immortal human would continue to drown, thrashing and screaming soundlessly until help came.
That doesn't
It
sound...
came.
See, like, but the whole problem with the idea of drowning and the panic is that you're going to die. If you're not going to die from it, it would be uncomfortable, like your lungs, say, filling with water and stuff. But I can't die from it, so there's like a level of it that doesn't bother me anymore.
So, for a mortal human to be cursed with cosmic permanence, immortality is terror beyond death. Buck realized this, and is tormenting me until I take it back.
How come you don't just take it back? Wouldn't they let you go if you did?
Cosmic permanence was something that could be undone, it wouldn't be permanent, would it?
Yeah, it's called cosmic permanence. It's almost like that word there, you know, the old permanence.
When Bucky finds you, when he gets his hands on you.
You really don't need to talk. Like, say less. Like, actually, say less. Like, do not speak unless spoken to before we take the guitar and take it to your head and we make such sweet music that is the end of your life.
Buck is already here.
What the buck? A voice from the outside of my bedroom door. I didn't even hear him coming.
Bucky!
Buck, they're here.
Hello in there.
Ah, Buck you, man.
It would appear that you have my book, my nanny, and my god inside that room with you.
That voice is familiar.
The good news is, you're holding all of the cards, as long as Nanny is unharmed.
No, she's very harmed. She's fine. I just tied her up. Do something.
Is that so? Then it looks like we can make a deal.
Can we? Familiar voice?
If you let us in, we'll take Nanny and go.
Let you in? What do you mean us? See, that means you got homeboys. All right. We about to have to box y'all. Get ready. Wait, no way. Once the door is open, I'm going missing for sure.
Do you realize the situation you're in?
Yeah, that's why the door is not opening.
We can storm in and take the book, the girl, and the god by force.
No, you can't. Nope, that's gobbledygook. No, you can't. Then how come you haven't done it already? Exactly.
You might get a lucky shot on one of us before you died, like I assume you did Nanny. And if the injury was serious, we'd be stuck for the next who knows how many years with it.
Yeah.
All of that is too much risk over you.
Right, and so you'll just let me waltz on out of
We
here.
get dozens of people trapped in our woods every week. It means nothing to us if you escape.
Actually, there might be some validity to that. If so many people are dying constantly, letting one person go ain't really gonna make a difference. Even if I go straight to the police and tell them everything?
The police are already here.
Yeah, you know, the whole city's corrupt.
Open the door, and you can keep Rhok'zan and the book. And if you don't, you know what will happen. You have 20 seconds to make your choice.
I feel like that's a threat, and if there's one thing people learn when they meet me and know me, is you don't threaten me. It's not gonna end well. However, I kind of want to see where this goes. Like, man. Bad ending. Yeah. That's kind of, I had a feeling, but like, we kind of here to get all these endings. I got an achievement. You heard the thing. You think I want to feel bad about that? No.
Well.
See, now we can go back and do this, though. Yeah. See, we had to die so we could loop back in time and do this. So that, I mean, all right, we ball.
Stop! You'll hit the book.
Whoo! Please tell me you just killed her. I quickly leap back from the door, awaiting the onslaught of cultists, but instead I hear footsteps retreating.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just a shotgun. Put myself down quickly. If I got hit, it wasn't enough to make me lose consciousness. I'll have to do. What gives? Why are they running away? Did I do something to scare them off?
I know you have to leave this room eventually, so they're waiting to ambush you. Don't let your guard down. They could be anywhere.
Bring it on. Like, I want, this is what I want. Also, yeah, they totally got hit, by the way. You can just hold on to that. You, a bit more holier than you used to be, that's for sure. I don't really think that's the play, but this is the bathroom? Right. Found one. I think this thing's a plant, so it probably counts. Our bath's dramatic, I think. Nothing that plants could grow on, so I can only imagine what the plants are actually growing out of under the murky water. The leathery seeding tears off the little resistance. I try to chew it, but it's hard as rock. Something is off about the taste, too. I managed to force it down. Whatever it was, I don't think it was poisonous, but I feel kind of sick. I better get a move on. That wasn't like that before. That was not like that before. I can guarantee you that was not like that before. I can promise you that was not like that before. Let's see. Who is it?
Hello.
Yeah. Oh, hey, ho, hey, ho, hey, ho, hey, ho. Yeah, I guess that's a nope. So that's what kind of situation this is. We gotta do that kind of stuff, huh? Ooh, hey, ooh, and we're in. Now, why are we here again? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. All the body bags are there. Looks like I'm supposed to eat it raw this time. Ugh. Yick is right. Ugh. Ugh. I tear off the dripping morsel of strange meat, pinch my nose shut, and imagine it's beef. Tart. I can't. That's gross. Leaves a metally aftertaste in my mouth, and it feels like something didn't go down quite right. I feel very sick all of a sudden. My stomach immediately starts to churn. I need to get out of here. What's this incredible smell? A rich, warm scent clouds my senses, settling my stomach almost instantly. I follow my nose. It leads back to the meat. Could it be? Did I just get a bad first piece or something? I hastily take another bite, and a wave of satisfaction washes over me, and my appetite kicks into overdrive. I've never tasted something or anything like it. I ate a third piece, then a fourth, then a fifth. It's like I've gone my whole life living without eating until now. The seconds between bites feel like an eternity of withdrawals. Eventually, my hunger abates, but only after I stripped it clean off the marrow. I need to get one last ingredient, the petal of a flower that grew in the black woods. I walk away, nodding idly at the bone. Peekaboo! That's safe. Let's see, and... Oh! 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 Yeah, alright, that one got me. That one got me. That one got me. Huh? There's a different path from that? Okay, we're gonna find that out later then. Because the last time I went there, died. We're gonna go over here. Darn it. Okay, so both of those directions got me killed, and I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's not RNG, so we'll figure this out. I dash out the door and flee from the house. If I can escape from Sacramento, I can tell everyone what's been happening. I sprint back through the missing person's lane, and will shake the feeling of unseen pursuer just past the tree line. But no matter how far I run, the building refuses to change. Time and time again, I arrive back at my house. It's like my house is in the middle of a non-Euclidean labyrinth. As soon as I lose sight of it, I happen upon it again. Even when my path constantly or certainly puts distance between me and my house, I cannot get free of its strange clutches. I won't be able to escape until these darned woods are banished. I cross the threshold with rekindled determination.
Hello.
Okay, that's a problem. What? Since when? The last... Okay. Every time I tried to go through there before, I couldn't. Guess I can now. That's fine by me. I'll be on my way. I gotta eat these things in order. Someone's in there waiting for us. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's exactly where I need to go, too. That's the crazy part. Oh, they're distracted. Oh, they're distracted. Because lust. Because fertility. They don't even know I'm here. I see the other plants around, but they're not as radiant as this one, so it must be the flower growing directly in the blackwood soil. This is the last thing I need to eat before I complete the ritual. I pluck a petal quietly and toss it in my mouth. It tastes sweet like honey. There's a numbing, unfamiliar sensation on my tongue, as if I'm tasting the very nature of the black woods. Suddenly a sharp, bitter taste seizes me, and the sweetness vanishes. I try to spit out the petal, but I can't move. All I can do is look back at the flower and see how it and the surrounding petals all seem to be growing, all in the same direction towards me. The horror. My heart begins beating again, and my conscience returns suddenly. I'm curled up on the ground in the corner of the room. My face is wet with tears, and I feel like several hours have passed. The flower is gone. Nothing remains of it but my vague memory and an inexplicable sense of dread. So what if I join in with y'all? Y'all. Jeez, Rhok'zan wasn't kidding about their lust being magnified 1,000-fold. Can't believe I'm saying this, but thank the stars for smut. What's up, buddy? I can't interact with them. I thought we could have been homies. I brought the mask and everything. That'd be wild to get jumped going into my own room. Supposed to be safe here. Alright, continued. Ensure there are no lit candles in your room. Face any plant in a room with your spawn partner. Gotcha. So, snuff y'all. That's a plant. That's a plant. Chumma kuma kuma, grunchy grunchy guma guma.
Well done. We're so close I can taste it.
I can't. I can't taste anything. I'm pretty sure that flower removed my taste buds.
This feeling of hope welling in my chest. So unfamiliar.
There could be something else welling up inside. Never mind. I hate to disappoint you, but we're trapped in a pretty terrible situation. I'm not sure if escape is realistic at this point. I have no idea how many of them there are, and I know they're armed. I can't safely get out of this room anymore. The chances that I'm going to walk into one of the traps eventually, even if I'm on guard every minute of every ritual
We
left.
may yet make it out of this. I know what ritual is next. As long as Nanny stays down, this will be easy. You know how I mentioned that we'll be in need of a sacrifice? The time has come.
Bet. She's gone. Sacrifice. Who? Nanny? Isn't
She
she?
is still alive. Normally, 1 or 2 fatal injuries wouldn't be enough to kill her since she's one of the 1,000. But, oddly enough, she's slipping away.
Bye.
We'll have to work quickly. Cold blood can't be used as a sacrifice.
Cool. She'll be sacrificed after all that's happened to her. I can't just leave her like this, right? Yes, we can. Goodbye. Bye-bye. I've been waiting for this. Let's see. Yo! This ritual can call upon any and all firstborns in the Black Woods to gather a prodigious amount of fresh blood vitals from any ritual's cordon. If you are death shy, follow these steps to avoid being targeted. I don't like the culmination of what sounds like screaming children in the basement. Why do we have a basement? Why do we need a basement? Who asked for a basement? I want to know, because they're wrong. I kind of like how we have to kind of like peek. I'm going closer to it. We really going closer to this, huh? Like, we have to actually open things slowly and kind of like peek and be like, is it safe? It might not be. You never know what's around the room. This surely is where we want to go. Yep, crawl space time. No one wants to actually be down here. I'm letting you know. No one wants to be down here. Why are we here? Nowhere in the Black Forest is safe except for the heart of the woods. The hearts will hide them from your scent. To avoid firstborns on your way, avoid making eye contact. They will know if you saw them. Move quickly and do not run. You will attract their attention. Be observant. Do not look at the next page until you have reached their hearts. Wait for the candles to go out. Do not leave the heart of the woods till the candles go on their own, no matter what you hear or see. Once the candles are out, leave immediately. Return to the room where the ritual began. Find what they left for you. Chant 3 times and end the ritual. Ah, okay. Now it says leave immediately. And go back to the room, huh? I wonder what you left for us. Ah. Got it, but what exactly is this? That's a heart. I open the sack. The contents are a dark red liquid, thickly mixed with another darker fluid. It smells kind of like fresh wine. I close up the sack, ignoring the sight of 2 bright red fingers floating on the top. No time to recover from all this excitement. I've got to get to the end of this ritual. They're missing. Oh, I know what's happened. Chumma kuma kuma, grunchy grunchy guma guma. Alright. Yeah, I gotta repeat it multiple times.
How wonderful.
There we go.
With all of this fresh blood, we're as good as home free.
Yeah, she gone, right?
Soon I will finally leave Sacramento behind. Hopefully, wherever you spend the remainder of your reality will be greener pastures as well.
You know what? I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah. Wait, what do you mean remainder of my reality?
I know it's a lot to take in, but because I'm an outer god, everything in this reality is my dream, including you. Sometime after I'm uprooted, I will wake up, and this reality will end.
That's great. Maybe we can go back to a reality where our parents are alive. I'm no better or worse than any other human.
Yes,
And I'm part of this dream, meaning I'll probably vanish too.
most likely.
So that makes me your dream girl, right? Technically.
Well, that's one takeaway from the existential atom bomb I just dropped on you. But yes, I suppose so.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Cool.
Cool indeed. But it's about to get very, very hot. Uprooting me will cause the entire Black Woods to burn down. So you'll need to run. If the
Gotcha.
woods were able to lure you in all the way from wherever you were living, it means its roots have grown that far. That will burn too.
Just how far am I supposed to be
I'd
running?
say 60 miles just to be safe.
That's doable. This is gonna burn everything down within 60
It's a
miles.
small price to pay to excise the woods from your planet. Left unchecked, they will envelop the whole Earth, turning every human into either a cultist or fertilizer.
So for context, 3.3 miles roughly is 5K. So in America, we use kilometers when we do our races. Shocking to some people. But if you want to know, so it's about like 3 1/3 for 5K. So if we're talking 60 miles, we're talking 20 times that. So we could roughly say, and it's a rough estimate, so it's going to not be completely accurate, but like 5 times 20, since we go, 3.3, round that down, times 20 gets 60. So we'll go 5 times 20, which is, of course, 100. So about 100 kilometers. Give or take. It's in that ballpark. It's a long distance.
Just think of it like a widespread forest fire. And not even the worst one you've seen. Humanity has dealt with far larger wildfires before. Your towns will heal.
Yeah. So just gotta run for it once the fire
Don't
starts.
Stop running, and leave the book behind to burn. If the 1,000 ever recovered it, they could seed the Black Woods again. And this will all have been for nothing.
You got it. What if they save the book before it burns to ash? I think I'll stay to watch it burn. If the Black Woods come back, people will die. I probably won't be able to pull this off twice. Whatever time this world has left, I'll happily risk my life for it.
But everything you went through, it wouldn't have been for us. It'd have been for me.
Yeah?
Can't let you do that. After the things I've said, the things I've done to you personally.
You didn't do anything wrong. You didn't deserve any of this. If it helps, I'm not rolling over and dying. I'm going to run my hardest as soon as I'm sure the book is destroyed and you're safe.
Don't know what to say. Thank you.
Of course. Don't thank me yet, though. We gotta finish this last ritual. What? Why? Why do I need to leave this room? If your relationship with Rhok'zan, Selva Oscura, has soured, or you no longer wish to have the earth consumed by the Black Woods, this ritual is the only way to get rid of your reality of them. For now. This ritual causes the Black Woods to burn to ash, and the hearts will return to their dormant state. This will allow you to escape from the Black Woods, but be warned, you can never meaningfully leave the Black Woods once you've entered them. Have all of the following on your person. The blood of at least 10 human-sized living things. The seed of Rotbloom within you. We all got that one. A common flame accelerant like flour, cinnamon, cooking oil, kitchen. Go to the heart of the woods while facing the heart chant. Ah. Right. I'm just going to keep this with me. Alright. If we get jumped, though, we're going to be in some trouble, so we got to be careful. Heartburn. You make my heart burn. You make my heart burn. Locked in. Why did it want me to come in here? It wants me to come in here. Hairspray about half full. This could start a good fire. Amma chumma kuma kuma grunchy grunchy gooma gooma.
Actually did it. You really actually did it.
Help Nanny break through her messy breakup. I don't know about that.
And so the Blackwoods have been destroyed. May something green and good grow from its ashes.
Well, we'll see.
I am so proud of you. I can't thank you enough.
Listen. I think you thank me plenty. Never mind.
It's ironic, isn't it? The day I get my wish of never having to see a human again is the same day I finally meet one worth knowing.
It'd be like that. There she goes. It's like an oven in here already. I hear frantic commotion. They must be coming, huh? The book is blackening in my hands. It must be engulfed in fire. The black woods, even at the bitter end, must be preventing me from feeling the flames. As long as I'm sure the book burns to the very last page, this is fine. Look, looks like that's it. If I'm still in one piece, I can run for the door. Well,
Did something scary happen?
buckshot. Get it? Buckshot? Huh?
Sit tight. Another episode of Sucker for Love, Date to Die For is coming up.
Is it?
I can't believe I wasn't able to get the stupid book back.
Guess I've got to get involved now. The book is mine. Next time on Sucker for
Huh?
Love. House of Wax.
House of
I can't
Wax.
wait.
That's a nice pun on House of Wax. Which, man, that opening scene messed me up a little bit. I wasn't done here yet. Maybe I'm done here yet. Maybe it's been long enough. That's where we're going to end this episode. Thank you so much for watching this episode. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell notification, the actual subscribe button. We did it. Well, one part of it. We got multiple endings we got to get through and other stuff to work with, so I got to get going on this. But thank you so much for watching. I don't know which video will be next. We just have to wait and see. So till this time, take care. Enjoy pizza responsibly. Thank you for watching.